Mach 5, 5 times the speed of sound. Today, we dissect the engine that defies the laws of air.
We are inside the intake. At these speeds, air isn't a gas, it's a dense, explosive wall. No moving parts, no turbines.
Shock on lip. Every bounce must be perfect. If the shockwaves miss, the engine stalls. And at Mach 5, a stall is a catastrophe.
Ceramic matrix composites. Metals would melt instantly. This is the only material that dances with the heat of hypersonic flight.
Compression. The duct does the work of 20,000 blades in a jet engine, using nothing but raw speed. Hydrogen injection. We have milliseconds to mix fuel and air before they scream past the combustor. The flame holder. In a supersonic flow, keeping a flame lit is like trying to strike a match in a hurricane.
The core, where the atmosphere becomes an exhaust plume. Hydrogen meets compressed air in a controlled explosion.
A boundary layer. This thin strip of air is all that keeps the skin of the engine from vaporizing.
We use the fuel to cool the engine. The cryogenic hydrogen absorbs the heat of the air before it's injected to burn.
Morphing geometry. The engine must adapt to different speeds to keep the shockwaves inside.
Variable geometry inlet. Status, adaptive.
Telemetry. At Mach 5, the flight computer is the only thing standing between the aircraft and disintegrating.
The nozzle. Transforming high-pressure gas into massive thrust, turning the friction of the atmosphere into raw velocity. The throat of the engine. Engineered to survive the end of the world.
Supersonic transition complete. The atmosphere is now our fuel. Status, hypersonic cruise.
Hypersonic, the next frontier of global travel. Distance is a memory.
Subscribe for the final frontier. Next episode, the AGI server farm door, the $100B God box.
How fast do you think we can go? Let us know. At Mach 5, mechanical flaps would rip off. We control this beast using the air itself, fluidic thrust vectoring. By injecting compressed air into the exhaust plume, we bend the thrust. No moving parts, just pure aerodynamic manipulation.
Thermal stealth. At hypersonic speeds, you glow like a sun. This mesh absorbs the heat and re-radiates it in non-detectable spectra.
The leading edge, the hottest point on the craft. It is actively cooled by liquid hydrogen channels running just microns beneath the surface.
Hypersonic flight is a constant negotiation with the atmosphere. If the air gets thinner, the engine throttles. If it gets dense, the geometry morphs.
The corridor. Stay inside it, and you're a god. Step outside, and you're a fireball. Optical windows at Mach 5. Even air molecules become abrasive. We use synthetic diamond to keep the view crystal clear.
Turbulence detected.
Hypersonic turbulence is violent. It's like hitting a wall of concrete every millisecond.
The wake is a beacon for sensors. We use wake suppression injectors to cool the exhaust plume before it exits the nozzle. Liquid hydrogen. Keeping a freezing fuel inside a ship that's red hot on the outside is the ultimate thermal isolation test. Self-healing structures. The craft repairs its own thermal protection in flight. Transition. From scramjet mode to subsonic approach. The most dangerous minute in the flight. A mountain of engineering, flying at 3,500 miles per hour. Arrival. We've turned the entire planet into a local commute. The ship cools, but the potential it unleashed burns forever. The world just got 10 times smaller. We are masters of the air.
GI server farm. The one.
What should we fly next? The moon? A comet?
End of transmission.